Oh yeah, it's about that time. We're here with another episode of Let's Vibe TV. And you know who it is. It's Daz Exotic in the building. We have an extra special episode for y'all today. I need y'all to grab your snacks. I need you to do whatever you got to do before we get started. Get your drinks, your water, your tea, whatever you need. Right? Share. Like. I see you, street hearts in the building. Let's go. Y'all know what time it, bro. This is one. Oh yeah. Shout out the late hour show. And tonight they're gonna have AK Slime in the building. AK Slime, AK Oxy, AK Slimy, Oxy, whatever you want to call him. Oh shit. Punchline ENT is in the building. What's up, my boy? Hey, he lives up to his name. He will be on the podcast very soon. Hey, what's up? Like, share. Y'all in the building. We're turning up, yo. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we extra saucy tonight. I'm feeling great right now. It's been a dope day. I just got off the phone with RG all day. A little bit of positive conversation taking place. But yo, with no further ado, let me introduce the barber, the father, the CEO, the podcast host, the TikTok sensation, the man of God, and his amazing singing, dancing, Fortnite playing son, Javier Zachi.
What
I
up,
ain't done.
fam?
What up? How you doing today, my guy?
Man, we chilling, man. We feeling good. Can't complain, man.
I see. The beard is thicker than mine. I didn't think of it till just now. Now I'm a little bit. Hey, Javier,
Hmm?
his, who's got a cooler beard, me or him?
My dad.
Oh, dang. It's all healthy. What up? Oh, shoot. We got Ghost. We got Josh May in the building. Ski mask ganged out. Like. Share. We got a crazy interview for you today.
Yes, sir.
Aw, both of our both neither of our beards are weird.
I feel that. I'm with you.
Yo, this is your third time on the show. The
Third time,
first
man.
time you came onto the show, I said, yo, don't stop. Your music is phenomenal, groundbreaking. Don't stop. Keep going. And bro, you overdid that.
I don't know how to stop, man. I'm all go, no stop. I'm an artist, man. I'm a writer, and I just love music. So I figure if I got the ability to produce something that somebody might like, I ain't got no choice but to
Yo,
keep doing it.
you're humble as hell, bro. John Legend liked it. And John Legend shared. Javier, John Legend has heard you sing. I am. Do you know how old I am, Javier? And John Legend has not heard me sing. How, how old are you, Javier?
11.
11. And John Legend shared your voice to his millions of followers. Are
Yes,
you the
sir.
coolest? Are you the coolest kid in school now? Yo, how did you caption that, brother Rick? Because you shared it on Facebook, and you have the humblest caption I've ever seen.
Yeah, what did I say? I think he liked it.
Yo,
Yeah, I think he
can we get
liked
a
it.
piece?
You
Can we get a piece of the verse? Can you sing at
know?
least?
Yeah.
Let's get a piece of the
Oh,
verse. Let's
this
see
is
what
what
John
we doing
Legend
tonight.
likes so much. Yeah, that's what time we on. It's Let's Vibe TV, baby.
You remember
We
your
bring
verse?
What's the wait
I
for
just want to please and not
Oh
disappoint
yeah, I
you.
remember.
Go ahead, hit it, G.
Me?
Yeah.
What about you? You gotta hit it.
I'll do mine after
He
you.
gonna
We ain't gonna
come
do the
in
question.
after. He gonna come in after.
I just want to please and not disappoint you. Like the Lord, I want to anoint you. Your presence give me chills. I don't want to chill. Caught up in my feels. You know what for real.
You thought I was coming in?
Oh, really?
You're immaculate like the conception. No question, you're a blessing. There you go, man.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Got him.
Now you know. Yeah, you play too much, brother Rick. It's here on Let's Vibe TV, we play a very special game. And I've got special questions for both of you guys. We're gonna see what you like, right? We're gonna pick your brain a little bit. We're gonna give you some tough choices. Like, share. The truth is in the building tonight. Y'all gonna catch the Holy Ghost, even if you don't wanna. That's what time we on today.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Look, I'm the yin to his yang. Yeah, there's been a couple times, but yeah, we play this or that. So let's get into it, okay? I think we should ask Javier the first question. We're gonna ask you the first one. Okay, Lakers or the Warriors?
Mm. Lakers or the Warriors?
Like which one I like?
Yeah, you got to choose one.
That's hard.
What up? We got Quay
Yeah.
in the building.
I can
Like,
use
share.
No opinion. You ain't got all day.
Yeah, which one do you think? What do
Lakers.
y'all in the comment section
No,
think?
Warriors.
Lakers or Warriors? Warriors? Okay.
Please.
He said because they be hitting
Okay.
more threes.
The
Dang.
blocks and the Warriors get threes.
People
The
used
Lakers
to
get blocks and dunks. That's it.
blocks and dunks is played out now, I guess, huh?
But the Warriors get like threes and dunks. Threes and dunks.
I see. Um, okay, with that being said, Kevin Durant or Steph Curry?
Kevin Durant.
Ooh, he's a decision maker. But if you like threes so much, that don't add up, Javier.
No, because Kevin Durant get threes still.
That's facts. He said Kevin Durant is a full-fledged, all across the board, anything
True
monster.
indeed. True indeed.
Okay. So it's time for you, brother Rick.
What's the word, brother?
Tupac or Biggie?
Um,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say that's a tough one, man.
I ain't really listening.
See, I ain't on the West Coast, I ain't on the East Coast, so I ain't forced to choose one. So that's a tough one. All right, I'll put it like this. I
I was really
know more Tupac songs than Biggie's. So I'm gonna say
okay.
Tupac for that reason. But I know some verses that Biggie done went so hard on. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I feel like Biggie's cadence is unrivaled,
indeed.
and Tupac did not care about cadence as much. He cared way more about writing a song. But I was curious because both of them were so impactful. And just like on your journey, what did they mean to you? Yo, Javier, what is your favorite Tupac song?
I don't listen to Tupac.
You just like him better? That don't even make sense, Javier.
No, because I hear his music. I just don't know the names of his songs.
I see. I see. I'll give that a pass today, Javier. Today I'm giving it a pass. Okay, your next question, Javier. Fortnite or singing?
Fortnite is singing.
Oh wow.
Before I like that.
Okay, okay. I see you. Here, you know what? I'm not gonna tease people like that. Y'all want to tease them. Real quick before we get started, I gotta play for the people John Legend vibing out to your song.
For sure.
That's so iconic. So let's play. And this was shared on his TikTok. Let me.
I just wanna please and not disappoint you. Like the Lord, I wanna anoint you. Your presence give me chills. I don't wanna chill. Caught up in my feels, you know I'm for real.
You're immaculate like the conception, no question. You're a blessing, all that I could ever need and more. Nothing like I ever had before. So when you walk through the door and you look in my eyes, it feels like the very first time.
Yo.
For you forever, I'm certain.
Yo.
'Cause I still.
Javier, you are 11 and bold enough to sing with John Legend's vocals. That is nuts. You are 11. This is your first interview. I was like 25 when I did my first interview.
Yes, sir.
That's monstrous. That's crazy. That's bold. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you today. Um, so your next question for you, okay? Loyalty or faith?
Me?
Yes,
Faith. Hands down, no question about it.
for sure. I had seen you make a post about, or I saw a post today about loyalty, and it made me think like that's a really important thing. So, like where does it stack up? Where is it on that? And just their relationship between the two.
So the way I see it is this, right? When it comes to loyalty or faith in what we believe, right? And anybody that listens to any of our TikToks or any of my music know that we stand on Jesus. Whatever you stand on, I don't knock you, but you know where I'm standing at, and I'm standing strong. So how we believe is if your faith is strong in what you believe in, loyalty comes with it.
Right, right.
So
Yeah, it's almost the father of loyalty.
all day.
Interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Because faith is
Yo.
just to believe, right? So if I have enough faith, which means I believe in something, my loyalty is going to go hand in hand with my faith. And it's no different when you deal with people, right? Because if I got enough faith in you, which means I believe in you, then therefore I'm going to be loyal to you. So yeah, hand in hand.
Facts, facts, facts. Okay. Javier, I heard you like to dance. Do you dance half as good as you sing?
No.
That ain't what I heard. You over there holding back dance moves, huh?
Yes, he does.
Man, you lucky. I was about to make you have to bust a move on here.
Yeah,
What do you
he modest.
What do you like doing more, dancing or singing?
I like dancing more.
Really? You gotta hit a dance move then. It wouldn't be right if you didn't. We need one dance move out you. What's your favorite dance move?
Be honest, tell him, man.
Getting sturdy.
Getting sturdy?
That's it. That's all he do all day long.
Let me see the getting sturdy, please.
He ain't
I
gonna do
need,
it.
I can't.
yo,
He
y'all in
won't
the
do
comment section, if y'all want him to get sturdy one time,
it.
drop it in the comments. Say get sturdy in the
Let him
comment
know.
section. Let him know he needs to get sturdy. Get
Yeah,
sturdy. Get
get started.
sturdy.
You ain't gonna
Get
do it one time.
sturdy.
I can't go
You
down.
don't have to.
Uh-oh, they're saying get sturdy.
Everybody
Ah,
saying,
My
"Look,
shoot.
foot
let's
still
see you
hurts.
dance.
Every single time I
Get
get sturdy,
sturdy.
my foot hurts.
Get
Oh, get
sturdy."
sturdy, man.
But
Ah, shoot. They
Everybody want to see you get
they
sturdy,
talking,
man.
yeah, for real.
Everybody want to see you
Literally.
get
Oh
sturdy.
God.
You don't have to go
This is
down.
getting
All
egregious.
right, come on.
You gotta do one get sturdy.
I don't
Getting
even have
sturdy
no
with it.
room
Nah,
for that.
nah, nah, nah,
Just
nah,
don't go
nah.
down.
Okay,
Oh,
so when I get sturdy, I try to go down, but I can't go down today. I cannot go
oh.
down.
It ain't enough room over here for him to do a whole lot, but he gonna
Move
fix
out.
it
Let
for
him
a
let him
little
get his shine on. Move out
I
the
ain't
way for
really
two
gonna like
seconds.
do nothing.
Let
Like
him
I'm gonna
get
do
the
what I
sturdy.
something back up out the way.
I'm gonna do what I know. I ain't gonna actually jump when I do it.
Yeah. They saying their life depends on you getting sturdy
It
with it. Nah,
could
nah,
be.
nah, 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 nah. What up? We got CC in the building. What? Oh, shoo! Oh, get it, 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 get it. Oh, shit. Let's give him a round of applause. My boy got getting sturdy with it. Nah, 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 nah. That was
He got
fresh.
sturdy. He got sturdy with no music. That's
Yo,
how
he
you get
killed
sturdy.
it. He killed it though. He killed
Yeah.
it. What's up, y'all? Share, 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 like. We got Javier and brother Rick in the building.
Yes,
Javier
sir.
is the 11-year-old prodigy, dancing, singing prodigy. And his dad is no slacker himself. Um, back to this or that. We got sidetracked. Yo, brother Rick, Eminem or Jay Z?
Ooh. Um, that's hard, man, because the evolution of both of their sounds. Eminem was a different Eminem than he is today, and he don't get a lot of clout today, but he's still just as good. And Jay was a different Jay back then than he is today, and Jay gets more clout now than he did back in the day. So
Facts. Well,
like
cause that
it's
um
tough, man.
on the song Renegade, who do you think won?
Eminem.
Easily, effort. Okay, I was scared. I was scared for a second that the brother in you was gonna disallow you. Well, that's.
Nah.
I'll say I like Jay Z overall way better.
Overall, I'm gonna go with Jay
I
all
love
day
both
long.
of them.
But when I think music, because I can go back to when they first hit the scene, and I just think of the evolution, and it's just like Eminem at the time that Eminem had peaked, Jay Z was major, but he wasn't Eminem. But before Eminem peaked, Jay Z was major and Eminem was nobody. And then later, like now, a lot of people don't listen to Eminem. He's just known as a legend. And
Whoa,
Jay
whoa,
is
whoa,
Jay
whoa.
Z.
More people listen to Eminem than ever before right now. It's just
You
the
think so?
counterculture. Oh, yeah. He's hotter than he's ever been right now.
Okay, maybe you're right. I ain't gonna say you
He
wrong. Maybe you
completely
absolutely
changed the
right.
rap scene when it
Now, the
comes
reason
to
I say what I said is because every time Eminem drops an album, I'm one of the first people to go listen to it because I've been a fan
in
from
the
him.
hood they don't.
Yes, and
Black
those are
people don't
like with
listen
most of the
to
people I'm
him.
around, and they be like, "Who?" So
So you still listen to so you listen to music to murder by to and all that kind of stuff.
side A and side B.
Dang, okay. By the way, Brother Rick is a Christian rapper. By the way, he just keeps it a buck 50. But
All
that's
day.
hopefully it inspires y'all to dive more into Christian rap. It's at a peak right now. There's so much talent in it. and just I'm trying to think of how to say it. Hopefully it can change some people's ideas on what Christian music is and the kind of people to represent it. And so I've always championed you, your music, your voice, everything. So it's dope to have you now, Javier. We got a crazy question for you, real quick, right? Kobe
Oh gosh. Or
Or
Jordan.
Jordan.
Or Jordan.
or Jordan?
Jordan.
What do you even know about Jordan?
He done seen enough highlights messing with me.
For sure. Space Jam 1 or 2?
What you would Space Jam 2 have again?
LeBron.
Oh yeah.
It must be Space Jam 1 because he didn't even remember that LeBron was in Space Jam
No,
2.
see, I was thinking that, but I forgot.
Okay, which one? Which one you like better?
Space Jam 1.
Space Jam 1.
Okay. Well, that's easy. I didn't even like Space Jam 2. I wanted to really bad because it got so much like bad press before it came out. I got Do you like singing or rapping more, brother Rick?
Um, a lot of my rapping is singing, so it's like I think there was a point where I was singing a lot more, but I found my niche in rapping. So being a rapper who can sing, I get I get a little
What
more
up, Benny?
gratification out of that than being a singer who can
What
rap.
up, Kayla?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I guess right now I guess it would be rapping, but you know, every now and then, sometimes it calls for a good voice, the right moment, the right situation. It calls for the right singing voice. So I'm just glad to be able to do both. But like I said, I get more gratification being a rapper who can sing instead of a singer who can rap.
Okay. Yo, I got a funny question, right? But it's a real question, right?
Indeed.
I think he's probably watching right now too, right? G Reed or Quay? Let's
Listen,
get some controversy going.
listen, I gotta go with my bro. And G know it's all love. G probably knew I was gonna say Quay. I gotta go with my bro, man. I gotta go with Quay.
I never heard you say
Yo,
rap.
let's give Quay his flowers. Let's give a round of
Oh,
applause for
indeed.
Quay real quick.
Yeah.
You know what time we're on here on Let's Vibe TV. Sheesh. Um, so you're also like a certified barber.
Yep.
And so what do you like more? Cutting hair or music?
Music all day. Yeah, if I had to choose, I'm doing music. Now,
For
I'll
sure.
tell you this though, right? Since I've been going viral, right? A lot of people are like, man, what are you gonna do if you finally make it and you don't have time to cut hair? The enjoyment that I get out of cutting hair and how no matter where I am, being able to service other people keeps me so grounded
Mm-hmm.
that if I do make it, I'm just hoping there's a way, which it probably won't be, but I'm hoping there's a way that every now and then I can go back to barbering to help me stay grounded by offering a service to somebody else to where when I'm done, they have to be fully satisfied with my product. That
Right.
helps me from getting a big head.
Can you cut hair and rap at the same time?
Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah, I've done it,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, on one of the TikToks, didn't you do that?
No, and I didn't. It was on one of the videos, on the Made Me video.
Oh, okay, in the music video.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that
I've had somebody in a barber shop before. Shout out to my boy Killer Cam. He was in there, he was getting a haircut, he played a beat, And I start rapping as I'm cutting his hair to show him how we need to jump on this beat. And I'm rapping and cutting at the same time, man. And that's
So
how
you
we
could
ended up
get the
working on the
song
song.
together and ready while he was getting fresh.
That's it.
That's the creative process at its finest.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
but speaking of creativity, have you seen some of the? I got one last question for this or that, but we're gonna get into. I got some questions about censorship. I would love to talk about censorship and all that kind of stuff, and what's going on with Kanye with you.
For sure.
In a second. So Javier, PS5 or Switch?
PS5.
Do you play any other games besides Fortnite?
I play 2K22, Madden 22, FIFA 22, NHL 22.
You don't want no smoke at like five
Oh, I
of
play UFC
those.
3.
He said, yo, want to smoke at least 5 of those.
What up? What up? What up, J Life? What up? Who else? What up, Shara? I see you in the building. Like, share. We're here with Brother Rick and Javi. I'm calling you Javi. That's a nickname. Uncle Daz gives you the nickname of Javi.
That boy
We
been
got-
hobby since he been born, man.
Oh, I'm not even original no more. I'm
Everybody
getting old.
call him Javi. That's why on the flyer that for the 29th, the show we got coming up, you see that Stan put Javi on there because that's how everybody know him as Javi. But
I
when
see.
we started doing TikToks, I'm like, listen, what do you want people to know you as? Do you want to be known as Javi? And he said he wanted to go by Javier Zachi. And that's his middle name, Zachi.
Wow. Let's get the proper enunciation one more time, real quick.
Javier Zachi. Some people think it's Zaki. His middle name is Zakai, just like the name Makai, spelled a little different. So yeah, now y'all know that it's Javier Zakai.
Javier Zachi. You ain't even good at Fortnite. Who else? Why are you capping in the comment section?
Oh, somebody else.
Oh.
Somebody in the comment section.
Because I'm finally good.
I thought you were talking about me. I was about to say.
Hey, and I just want to give a shout out real quick, man, to the rest of my sons. Everybody only know Javi because of TikTok, but Javi got 3 older brothers, and 2 of those do music. One of them just graduated from trade school. He's going to be an electrician. And, just wanted to give a shout out to the rest of my sons, man. And by the grace of God, I'm hoping that next time they in town, I can get them on a couple TikToks and y'all see that it don't just stop with Javi, man. His brothers are good too.
That's gonna be nasty. That's about, bro. I'm gonna hit you with a crazy idea off the show.
For sure.
Cause it'll be crazy. I can see it now. But so the world is kind of crazy, right? As a leader in your community and leading the youth the way that you do, how do you feel about censorship and all the division right now going on, and how do you protect your son and decide what messages for him to take and not to?
Again, me, all of my questions always go back to the Bible. So since my son is rooted and grounded in the word the same way that I am, once it's in you, you have a pretty good idea of how to maneuver through whatever else is going on around you. Because as long as you know good from evil and right from wrong, then you'll know what is okay to be involved in, what's not, what is okay for you to listen to, and what's not. So that's what I teach him. My job is to teach him right from wrong, good from evil. And then as he grows up, he'll decide what's right or wrong. And if he makes the wrong decision, he has to learn from it. And if he makes the right decision, then it's just evidence that what he's learning here at home is what's right. So I don't keep him from anything for the most part.
Do you think that right. Well, so does that mean that you think that it's how that people need to take things better,
I mean,
or have a better grasp on reality versus the content that's being made?
I think and I don't want to offend nobody, but everybody who knows me knows that I'm very honest, and when I say stuff, I say it very carefully. But I have to say what needs to be said. So what I'm going to say is I believe we are at a time where too many people are actors, and those that aren't actors, a
Right.
lot of people are too sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
uh Before now, when I was a little younger, there were things that were going on then that's still going on today, but they're not accepted today, or people take them in a way that they're not meant to be taken in, and then they take them and they blow them out of proportion, and now you have a situation which should have never become a situation in the first place, but it's all about what's up here.
Right.
And
Well,
then
which
again, on
doesn't
top of
even
that, we
get
have
talked about enough. Like on like how to tell the difference between what's real and fake and things like that. That there's not enough emphasis on that, and having a healthy sense of who you are throughout everything that's going on in life. I mean, um do you think that Kanye should not have a platform right now?
I don't think anyone should not have a platform. I believe everyone should have the platform that they deserve. Now, what kind of platform that is going to be based off of the things you done to get to where you are. So Kanye has a platform for those that want to hear what Kanye has to say. You don't have to listen to Kanye. You don't have to watch Kanye. You don't have to pay any attention to Kanye. But if you do,
Well,
then that means you made a conscious decision to
so
see
you
what
don't
was on Kanye's mind.
so you don't think that YouTube should, like, he's kicked off of YouTube everywhere. You think that that shouldn't have been done, and that people just shouldn't watch if they don't want to see it?
I mean, the reality is the question then becomes, what is freedom of speech? Is freedom of speech
Right.
only when you say I'm okay to say what I want to say, and when you don't disagree, now you take it away from me? You
I
see what
mean,
I'm
which is
saying?
so I mean, which is kind of proving the point he's trying to make to a certain extent.
Kinda.
I mean it's delicate. Like the other day, Black Pegasus was on the show. He's a right-wing guy, right? Red pill kind of guy. I won't say right wing, but red pill kind of guy. Um and what I didn't calculate was how he could potentially hurt people watching with his rhetoric,
Mm-hmm.
and reinforce bad things that they could feel about themselves, which made it dangerous to let him say those things on my platform that's mostly positive
Mm-hmm.
towards those kind of situations. I like compelling conversations at the same time. I think it's a great episode and it went really well, but I also realized I needed to be more thoughtful
Yeah.
in those situations.
Yeah. Because
So,
you have a character that you have to maintain. You have you're a certain kind of person, and you don't want, as the Bible says, don't let your good be evil spoken of. I'm a very open person, and I'm speaking from your standpoint. I'm a very open person, and I'm willing to accept anybody, but at some point I have to figure out if there's a line that has to be drawn so that people won't get me confused with something else, something that I'm not.
right, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, so, and you say it goes back to the Bible. How do you decide what's for you though in this
Okay,
jungle?
so in the book of Deuteronomy, Moses said, I set before you this day good and evil, life and death. right? And when Jesus came on the scene, he prayed to the Father. He said, I don't pray that you take them out of the world, but I pray that you keep them while they're in the world. So we have to make a decision. So this is why I say everybody can have whatever platform they deserve, whatever they want to do, because if you take away all of the negative, then who decides what's negative? If you only leave what's good, then who decides what's good?
What's
And
good,
now
right?
we're all robots. We're all programmed to believe one thing is good. We're all programmed to believe that one thing is bad. Now I choose to have my programming, so to speak, come out of the book. So when it comes to what is good or what is bad, I let the book decide for me. I believe that he's the
Right.
creator of all things. So therefore, if he created all things and he knows all things, then he knows what's good and he knows what's bad. So when it comes to what decisions we're going to make or how I'm going to lead my family, I leave it to the book. Okay, this is the situation. You said we shouldn't be doing this, therefore it's bad. Let me pull away. This is the situation. You said we should be pursuing this. Well, that means it's good. Let me continue to drive that way and steer away from those other things. So yeah, it's up to me to decide what I want to follow. And because I follow the book dictates to me what is good and what's bad. He's the ultimate judge, right? How does a judge judge? They judge off of a book of laws. Well, to me, the Bible is the law, and I'm going to live according to those laws and try to do the best that I can while I'm here. And at the same time, instill that into all of my children.
Yeah, to really build a foundation of truth, at least for your people.
Yes, sir.
I see. So let's go. Let's take it back. We've talked about it a few times. Uh, let's talk about before Javier was here. Where did you grow up? Where are you representing? Let's get a little bit of behind the scenes. Let's get the brother Rick's story.
So I was born and raised in Springfield, Illinois. That's
Wow.
where I'm from. So I definitely represent Springfield. At the age of 16, I moved to Minnesota. So as I was becoming an adult, I ended up moving to Minnesota with my father and my other siblings and my mom and all of them. I got a lot of family out there. So I kind of
Minnesota.
represent both. Yeah. Yeah. So I kind
A
of
little
represent both. I'm from Springfield, but I
shout out
matured
AK
in
Slime.
Minnesota.
He's from Minnesota. So we
Okay, for
got
sure. Yeah.
Minnesota watching in the building. So for sure, for sure.
Yes, sir. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm stuck in the middle because, like I say, I was born in Springfield. I stayed there till I was 16, but I matured in Minnesota. That's when I started to mature. So it's kind of hard for me to decide to separate the two. Both of those are who started me on the path that I'm on now. That kind of groomed me, I should say.
Okay, you you're leaving out so like okay. I mean, where did your musical influences come from? Did you have a leader like yourself when you were coming up? Who was that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Uh,
we
and
didn't go ahead.
yeah, and when did you? If you didn't, how did you find that?
So growing up, we didn't have a ton of people around us that we looked up to. Like for me, music really took hold when I moved to Minnesota, and I got a brother that's a year younger than me. Me and him have the same mind for music, and once we got with each other, we listened to a lot of Bone, a lot of Jay-Z, a lot of Nas, Biggie, Tupac. And at the same time, as a singer, I was listening to R. Kelly and Aaron Hall and
R. Kelly,
Jodeci.
not R.
Yeah,
Kelly,
listen, whatever he did, that's between him and God. But I'll never
not
take away
R.
from his
Kelly.
artistry. I won't take away from his artistry, though, man. R. Kelly is what made me start writing like I did.
So
So,
you and R. Kelly was in a group called the Soda Boys.
hey, no, we wasn't in a group called the Soda Boys. My brother and his friends started a group called the Soda Boys, and they were out in California, and they were doing their thing for a long time, man.
For
Yeah,
sure.
that was one of my favorite groups, man. Because we
You and
all
R.
started
Kelly
music
and the
around the
Soda
same
Boys.
time. Yeah, the
That's a
Soulja
fire
Boys.
group.
Me and R. Kelly and the Soulja
That's
Boys. R. Kelly in a group now called the Cellmates.
but you and R. Kelly is almost as cold of a duo as him and Ron Isley. Y'all could do some
Ooh.
crazy. That would be a vocal slaughter right there. But to move forward though, so you did not have God initially in your lifestyle.
I had a version of God in my lifestyle, but I didn't I didn't follow it. You know what I'm saying? It was more of just a traditional sense of we're gonna go to church and we're gonna read the Bible and we're gonna say we believe in Jesus, but we didn't necessarily live like that. And then when I got older, I completely strayed away from it for a long time. So yeah, just
How
about
long was
7 years ago. Oh, whoo,
it? How
whoo.
what led you to straying away from it?
Because growing up in church the way that I did, I would see those that go to church and they would talk one way, but they would live another. So when I would see that they're talking one way, but they're living another, it just was like, man, this is not real. This can't be real. Because if we're saying we should do all of these things and nobody's actually doing all of them, or they're doing their rendition or their version of trying to be righteous, then I'd rather just stick to myself and do my own thing. So that's what I did.
Right. Well, so what made it dire for you to get it back in your life?
Um,
You have great records. My favorite by you, Never Forget. Um, we go through pivotal moments of your life.
Absolutely. So for me, what made it dire for me, um, when my first son was born, shout out to Ricardo the third, aka Ricky. When he was born,
Ow!
he almost died. I think he was clinically dead.
Dang,
So like
Javi got sad when you said that. He ain't heard that story.
you ain't never heard Ricky say he's back, he died before or something like that. He's the Walking Dead or something like that. No. Okay, well, my oldest son, he ended up dying as his mother was giving birth. He was, I think they call it clinically dead or something like that, and they had to call in the specialist to revive him. He got stuck in the birth canal. So that was the first eye opener for me, and it was like, okay, listen, something has to change. So at that point, I decided maybe I'll change some things, but I'm not changing everything because I was too comfortable going down the path I was on. And then
Right,
later, after losing so many people to the type of life that I was living, every time I turn around, somebody's dying. And then I was the guy that was making all of the rest in peace shirts and stuff like that.
mm,
So all the people that were coming in there on a daily from people I grew up with or people that I knew that were dying, I was like, man, I have to do something different. So I just made a conscious
yeah.
decision that I'll try Jesus, but I'll try him the right way. So I did it for a while, trying Jesus the right way. And then about 7 years ago is when I really was like, all right, this is the right way. And this is what I'm going to do, no matter what anybody else has to say about it. And if you don't like it, either you can meet me in the Bible or you ain't got to meet me at all. Either way, I'm sticking with what I know.
Shout out Trippy Wild. Yo, who is you? Facebook users, let me know who you are. If you want me to know. If you don't. But I can't quite see who you are on the app, so let me know. Um, Javi, so that's the first time you're hearing that story, huh?
Yep.
For sure. Um, and so when did you start recording music?
Javi or me?
You.
Uh, I've been recording music since high school. We just weren't doing it like we were doing it off of a tape player for a while, man. You know, that's how we started. And then it just continued to grow from there. I didn't start recording it on a professional level until 2013, something like that.
2013? What?
Yeah.
So way later.
Yeah, way later. Me and my brother had dropped a couple albums. Well, not even albums. We dropped a couple of songs back in the day. But my very first album, I think, was 2014.
That's crazy. Okay. Dang, I've been making albums longer than you could. What?
Hey, man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's dope. That's lit. So Javi, when did you find out you could sing? What was it like growing up with Ricardo? What was it like with brother Rick in the house? This your chance. Blink 3 times if you're trying to escape.
30.
No, I'm not trying to escape. I'm asking my dad a question. What was the Every Praise video?
Every praise, you were 2 or 3 years old at the time.
When you
Like,
started singing,
uh,
what was the song you started singing?
it was like two on YouTube.
Talk to him.
There's like two on YouTube, but I forgot. I know I remember one of them. The first one was Every Praise, and the second one I forgot what it was.
It was every praise and
So
we was
your
just
first
listening
song,
to it. Yeah, I don't remember.
your first song you were singing was a gospel song then.
I was a
Wow.
preacher in the church then, so yeah, he grew up in the church, and that was some of the only music we used to listen to. As a matter of fact, back then we didn't even listen to rap music, bro.
Chasing After You was the song?
That's it. His mom know. That's right. Chasing After You was the other one. Always count on mom. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so you didn't even listen to rap then?
Nah, like we were listening to some Christian hip hop, but for the most part, we weren't really listening to a lot of rap at all.
That's crazy. When did you get radicalized? Because obviously at some point, if you went from preaching at a church to like being a TikTok master now, at some point,
TikTok master.
you. So when did you stop? What caused you to stop being a part of the church?
um, it was around the time, like I said, that I decided that I really wanted to really seek and serve Jesus and not just do what was traditional. So I started,
Right.
yeah, so I started digging more into the actual book, and it was like, well, he says do this, but we don't teach that. And he says we should do this, but we don't teach that. And he said we should never stop doing this from all the way back in Deuteronomy or Genesis, but we don't teach those things. And we say we shouldn't have to. So that was kind of the turning point for me where it was like, listen, either I'm going to do all that I can to serve him, or I'm going to end up being partial. And the scripture says we can't be partial. So that was our
Right.
transition. We kind of pulled away from the traditional sense of church, and we just started serving Jesus as far as what we could actually read and not based off of somebody else's interpretation or taking somebody else's word for it.
So, uh, and it's been quite the journey. You are completely like it's crazy what you I'm trying to put it in words, but like um you set yourself up for a future for your family. What's the number one, like, well, I guess faith. It's always gonna go back to
All day.
the
That's right. I told you, you know me, bro. Everything goes
well,
back to faith.
and so how do you apply that though to your personal mission? Because I think that's where people struggle the most. But I also think that's a spot. That's one of the things that for a while Kanye did well until more recently.
Okay, so there's uh Paul in the Bible said that everything is lawful for me, but not everything is expedient. So all he was saying was, I can do whatever I want to do as long as it's within the confinements of what Jesus said is right or wrong. There's a lot that I can do in between there and I can get away with it, but that doesn't mean that it's good for me to do those things. So that's how we apply it in our lives. I don't want to just do what is lawful or what Jesus says is right, but I also want to do what is expedient, what is good, what is going to further me along. And that's kind of how we apply it. It's like, I'm going to do what's right, but then I want to do more than just what's right.
Right.
So,
Right. So, okay. Javier, what's your musical inspirations? How'd you get started singing? Well, when did you start recording?
Since I
I
was,
was 5. I'm sorry. How old were you?
I guess, 4.
He ain't never tell me about you is what's crazy to me.
he's my best kept secret, man.
I mean, what made you decide to use him for the TikTok? How did that come about? How'd you decide to get on TikTok? It's crazy. I just because I said years ago, don't stop, keep reinventing, stay with it, and stay on it. And man, I'm just so proud of this moment right here. For
So,
both of us. But
indeed. So, the reason we had gotten on TikTok in the first place is I have a daughter who we don't see that often. We rarely ever see, but we were able to communicate with her back and forth on TikTok, right? So that's when I got on TikTok. At first, I didn't want anything to do with TikTok. I
right.
thought it was a kids app. I don't want nothing to do with what my kids is doing. So I did end up getting on there, and then I found the open verse challenges, and I'm like, this is up my lane. Like, I can do this. So I started just dropping them, and they didn't go viral. Nobody was sharing them or nothing like that at first. And eventually they did. So once I started going viral, Javi had been rapping since he was like 4. Right?
Writing his own stuff, even?
He can write. He won't write. Y'all comment and tell Javi to write his own verses. Shoot.
Tell Javi write his own verses. I'm sure he's got bars.
He
Javi, we
do.
want to hear your thoughts, your feelings. That's the main point of the art. That's how you release. That's what
Yeah.
sets you free in it.
Like he can write, but I think I spoiled him because I've been writing for him since
That was what
forever.
that's what I was gonna say. My biggest concern is like, because even Jay-Z said with Rockefeller, like, you don't want to give too much too easily, because then it's like how they expect it forever to come that simple. So how do you walk that line? Is that something that you considered going into this?
Say that one more time. I had somebody in my ear.
How do you walk that line of like making sure that because I mean, he made it look easy. Javi made it look real easy. And
He
it's not
does.
always gonna be like, is his standard ridiculous? Does he walk around only wanting filet mignon? Like,
No. So with Hav, man, it's like his mind, right? He can retain anything as long as he can see a pattern in it. He's like me. If he can find a pattern in something, he will remember it, he will stick to it, and he'll be able to duplicate it 100 times over. So when it comes to music, it is a pattern. When you're rapping, there's patterns, and sometimes you change the pattern, but as long as there is a pattern, he got it. So whenever I
mhm,
write a verse for him, he'll look at it, and sometimes before I even rap it or sing it to tell him how it go, he'll pick
he'll
up
know the
the phone
melody.
and he'll instantly know exactly what to do.
Not always.
I said sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes he'll know exactly what to do. And we'll get to a part and I'll say, okay, right here. And he'll instantly switch it up. I'm like, yeah, like that. That's how you do it.
Just his natural timing.
Yeah. Yeah. He knows. And then
He
he
looked
has
like
a
Gunna
relationship
over
with his
there.
writer, right? His
He
writer is
got
his
the Gunna
dad.
face on right now. Yeah.
But because he knows me, he knows how I write. So he gets straight to it. And it don't take him a long time to do his verse unless we're actually doing something that we're gonna release. Like when we're releasing music, a song, he takes forever to record a verse. But when we doing TikTok, he get in, he get done.
Wait. So you have a different recording process for your TikToks than studio recordings.
Yep.
Okay. Can you break down how you like, cuz a lot of people are really confused on how to do open verses, and nobody ever really explains how to do open verses. They just make it look really easy for them. Can you break down how to do the open verses?
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
So what we do is we find a TikTok, and what he does is he takes that TikTok and he puts it into his computer, and we rap to it, and then he he takes the song and he like has it in his phone. So when we make the TikTok, he goes to a certain. So he keeps the TikTok and goes to a certain app, and then he puts the TikTok and the song together, and then he puts it on TikTok.
What do you use a different app for to put it together?
So I use the app InShot. So when we take the audio from the TikTok and put it into my DAW and we record our verses on there, then we have to go to TikTok and do a duet with the actual video.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the video. There's no sound. Then we lay the audio on top of the video. And that's how we do our TikToks. So that way it sounds professional and it looks like we're recording it on the spot, but it's actually pre-recorded.
Well, but you said but why is he able to record the TikTok quicker?
Okay, so like we use UTK Studio. Anybody that's ever seen any of my interviews, everybody should know who UTK is. And if you don't, look him up. He's my engineer, my nephew. That's my right-hand man.
UTK has worked on a lot of Daz Exotic music.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So we do our TikToks here at my studio, at the house. But whenever we're doing something that we're going to actually distribute, then we go to UTK Studio. So it's like when we get to UTK's, he's a different person at UTK's than he is at home. So at home, I don't know if he's just more relaxed, even though he's very relaxed around Stefan. That's his cousin. So it's like when we get there, he's relaxed, but I don't know. He just don't hit it the same. So he needs a few more drops.
The project would have been out already. Brother Rick, I'm praying for you. Blink 3 times if you need to be saved from Javi.
Yo, so like I'll give
dead.
you an example, right, bro? The song I just sent you, 3 hours to record one verse. His one verse.
Yeah, you sent a new song. This is a good segue into the new music, into the project. The project is coming. How far deep is it now?
We have one song.
And UTK is expensive too.
Yeah.
He be UTK, you be taking 3. Run it up, kid. Run it up, Javi. Run it up. Get your uncle. You gonna be his favorite cousin.
I'm surprised he ain't came down here, man. He right upstairs. He like to make an appearance all the time.
I don't even see him watching it.
I think they're all watching it together upstairs on a TV or something.
He be playing. Share. Drop a comment. UTK. doesn't want to be known today. Yo, so let's play. The song is called The Walking Dead.
Yes, sir.
Can you give a little concept behind it before we play it? It's a world premiere.
World premiere, world
It's a world
exclusive.
premiere.
Yeah. So
That's probably Stefan right there. He would.
So the Walking Dead, the concept behind the song The Walking Dead is, according to scripture, though we're still alive, when people aren't the best version of themselves spiritually, according to scripture, you're alive, but inside you're dead. And that's why you live the way that you live and you do some of the things you do. So the concept is The Walking Dead.
How do you relate to that, Javi?
I don't know.
Do you know? Have you seen any Walking Dead?
Yes, I've seen a lot.
What? You've watched a lot of Walking Dead, but you don't know what it feels like to be the Walking Dead. That's good. That's good. Keep it that way. He's setting you up for success.
That's right, bro.
Don't take it for granted. If anything, Javi, I emphasize to you to never take anything for granted. Your dad is like being a magical genie for you and making your life so much easier and simpler. And it took me so long to understand how hard my mom worked to make it so I never went through what she had to go through. Even me, I'm here, Javi, so you never have to go through what I went through to get an interview.
Absolutely.
And to get treated with dignity and respect in an interview. Javi, I used to go to interviews and I'd be like, talk to me about my project. They're like, no. They're like, we're going to ask you the same question we ask anybody else who comes through the door. And it's going to be 10 minutes and all these things to make me feel worthless. And so we're here to build you up and show mad love and to make you feel like the superstar artist you're going to be.
Yes,
and
sir.
Giving you your flowers before then, or the superstar human that you're going to be, more important than a music or a dance or whatever you decide to do. And whenever you decide to do it, just make sure you're passionate about it and you're giving it all, giving it your all, and that you're not the Walking Dead. But right now, we're gonna listen to the song The Walking Dead right here. Turn up one time for us. Introduce this song real quick. Turn up one time for us.
Hey, this your boy, Brother Rick, and
Javier Zachi.
And this is a new world premiere, never heard before, release called The Walking Dead.
They the Walking Dead, you heard what I said. They acting special, call them mad. They so sick, someone call them mad. If they need that living dead. The Walking Dead, they been misled. They so stubborn, call them head. They too woke, if the anesthetic, better known as living bread. They the Walking Dead, you heard what I said. Acting special, call them mad. They so sick, someone call them mad. If they need that living bread. Walking Dead, you heard what I said. They so stubborn, call them head. They too woke, if the anesthetic, better known as living bread. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 senses, cause I'm seeing dead people, stab people, red people, so-called spirit-led people. Some to the left and some on the right. Man, they all around me. Forsake myself and look to the light. I'm so glad he found me. Unbound me, then drown me. But he crowned me, I'm sound G. I'ma hear that sound when y'all going in circles like a merry-go-round G. Y'all alive, but y'all really ain't living, no. You gave a little, but you really ain't giving, no. You got a little, but you really ain't getting, no. You made a little, what you really hitting for. See, all sin folk, kinfolk, trying to bend woke, but you're dead to the word that it didn't spoke. You won't shout about it, you done lied about it, won't you clout about it? You tripping, go ahead, get in the coffin, yeah. They're the walking dead, you heard what I said, they acting special, call them dead. They so sick, someone call them medic, they need that living bread. The walking dead, they been misled, they so stubborn, call them head. They too woke to the anesthetic, better known as living bread. They're the walking dead, you heard what I said, acting special, call them dead. They so sick, someone call them medic, they need that living bread. Walking dead, you heard what I said, they so stubborn, call them head. They too woke to the anesthetic, better known as living bread.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, full of disgust, no trust is a bust. He gave you a choice, it did not matter. Life or death, you chose the latter. Shattered and tattered, and now we just scattered. Blinded, double-minded, mad hatter. Beat the body, but it still got a sling head. Eyes over K3, straight brain dead. You and your main dead, twin dead, plain dead. Plus you never got what he was given, so you gained dead. And you ain't covered by the blood, so you vein dead. And you ain't red, plain dead, yeah, you're rain dead. He said, those that hate me love death. It's official, call a ref. You better get with the message before we take back his breath. No perjury, this for real. We swing this word like Lucille. It's not too late to be healed. You dead but still can be killed.
They're the walking dead, you heard what I said, they acting special, call them mad. They so sick, someone call them medic, they need that living bread. The walking dead, they been misled, they so stubborn, call them head. They too woke, get the anesthetic, better known as living bread. They're the walking dead, you heard what I said, acting special,
Yo.
They so sick, someone call them medic, they need that living bread. Walking dead, you heard what I said, they so stubborn, call them head. They too woke, get the anesthetic, better known as living bread.
They
Yes,
ain't even-
sir.
Yo, I gotta. Yo, send me one with a blank verse. Let's do the remix, man. Oh, I can't sing.
Remix.
Don't do that. Don't send it to me. I can't sing. I can't sing. I want to, but I can't.
The green part.
Yo.
yeah.
And who produced that beat? Stefan?
Nuh-uh, that was actually produced by shout out to my boy Flip the Track from Germany.
Oh, I just followed him on IG. So,
Yeah,
we followed each other on IG. So,
Tap in with the brother, man. He's one of the best producers I've ever worked with. I gotta plug my phone up, y'all. Excuse my hands in the way. But he's one.
yo, I want y'all to know his projects have sounded that good for years.
Indeed,
It took
appreciate
TikTok. It took TikTok. It took TikTok. Okay. Sway's done 1 million interviews, but all anybody knows is that he didn't have the answer. And now he did. That's all.
it.
That's the way this game treats you. People know I'm the guy who got hit by the cake or did the versus battle. It's
Yeah.
just how it goes.
That's it. They link you to one situation, and that's who you become.
I mean, too much good content for anything else. I gotta play my favorite song by you to close it out, though. I gotta
Yes, sir.
play my favorite song by you. We're gonna play one more joint real quick, and then it's a little bit past Javi's bedtime. So this is the joint. Never forget.
That's it.
I'm about to play that joint. Never forget is coming on, and like as soon as I figure out these buttons, it will be coming on as one of my favorite songs.
There's the guy.
In general, oh shoot, UTK showed his face. He
Yes,
actually
sir.
produced this one. Let me give him some production credit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jesus, I'll never forget what you done for me.
Let's go.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah.
My song.
I won't forget what you done for me when you gave my first son to me. The day
Hey,
you took my gun from me.
Javi too.
Yeah, I know
Javi
you
too.
want
Don't
me.
be offended by
I was
that line,
blind, but now I
Javi.
see I was lost, but here I be. You even gave me a PYT, sweetest PIE till I DIE. I'm trying to be the apple of your EYE.
Shout out his wife.
You want no TIE.
Yes,
My heart
sir.
was
Building.
PIE, and I will look back like DYE. I'll never forget what you done.
There's so much love in the building. UTK in the building. Javi in the building. Shout out his first shout out brother Rick's first son, Ricardo the third.
For me.
Yes,
When
sir.
you gave my first son to me, the day you took my gun from me.
Yo, literally, speaking of which, never forget, right? He lives his words so thoroughly. Like I was saying, he did not do an interview with anybody else. Probably being begged until he could come to Let's Vibe TV because he never forgot.
Never forget, bro.
I'll never forget. Let's
No, you
go.
want no greater love is this to lay your life down for your friends. The ones that is real, not the ones that pretend. We needed a hand, you became a whole man. You gave us your commands and told us the whole plan. Yeah, I'm trying to make the land that I read I can. I know I can, cause you said I can. When I was chopped and screwed and popped, I knew that if you bet I can. I bet I can, with the bet I can. Get the let out man, cause you said I can. They sleep on you, get the bet out man. On the slippery slope, get the sled out man. Jesus, I'll never forget what you done for me.
Hey, hey.
Jesus, I'll never forget it. I am indebted, I'm committed. I don't sweat it, cause you too legit to quit it. I won't forget what you done for me. When you gave my first son to me, the day you took my gun from me. Yeah, I know you the one for me. I was blind, but now I see. I was lost, but here I be. You even gave me a PYT, sweetest PIE till I DIE. I'm trying to be the apple of your EYE. Every battle you won, no TIE. My heart was black like DYE, and I will look back like BYE. I'll never forget what you done for me. When you gave my first son to me, the day you took my
Stop
gun
it.
from me.
Go to YouTube.
Let's go.
Come over here real quick, UTK. Let me see your face real quick, UTK. And you produced that album. You've also, bro, this man UTK has engineered from Daz Exotic 2, which was actually dedicated to the commoner right now, J Life, Jordan Munoz in the building, to dealing with a brother Rick. Bro, that production. I've never rapped over one of his beats, y'all. It's about damn time that happens.
I don't know
But
when that's gonna be, man. So I don't want to be making beats for real no more.
You don't. He's told me that for 4 years,
Man.
and then
And then we dropped the whole EP.
Crazy.
But-
How God was, man.
yo,
Indeed.
so UTK, I was thinking about this the other day. Now, you went from looking up. I remember when I first met you,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm with Brandon Daz." Like, holy crap! Now you're like with Ricardo getting shared by John Legend. How
Man.
how does that feel, man?
I mean, I don't really know how I feel, but you know, it's just God for real, man. You know,
Oh my!
that's really what it is, bro. Like,
The
you know,
humblest
I don't really like, you know, let stuff sink in for real. You know, I just keep it pushing, bro. You know,
and keep working. Yeah, you've always kept your head down. I'm very proud of you.
Appreciate
I
it.
remember one time, Stefan, you was like, you didn't have a job, right? And you
Mhm.
needed a job. And I was like making all these suggestions, and we were going through all these things. And like, I just saw so much potential, and I wanted to pour so much love into you. And it was like, you were like, you were like, I got one. I left.
Literally. Bro,
You know,
I
and I
got
was
one.
like,
I ain't even go.
yeah.
Literally.
But like, what I love is like, that was like a doubt. Like,
Right.
but it's like, we'll see what he does.
Mhm.
And man, what you've done has been so incredible.
For sure.
Let's give Stefan UTK a round of applause. Javi, that means you too. Give
Oh,
you
he
credit
did
around
for
it.
sure, for sure.
Okay. But yeah, and give God a round of applause for sure.
Oh, yeah. All day.
But I just gotta say, I'm very proud of you, and I gotta step my game up so you can be starstruck again.
Hey man, hey look. At this point, man, you just gotta come to the stool, man, so we can really make some hits for real, man. At this point,
Yo, bro, I mean, we've been going crazy over here. Don't get
oh,
it. You already,
I've been
you,
listening, bro. Hey, I've
you
been
know,
listening
you
for
know.
real. Hey,
The
look,
the documentary is coming too.
hmm
Greatest entertainer ever is what it's called. So
okay,
we gonna
Let's
we gonna
go.
get it. Yeah, we gotta work soon, man. You know, we're all family here, and I love y'all to death, man.
That's right, bro. And you know we love you too, bro.
always.
Li- Literally, when we get off the phone, we be like, "I love you." So
That's right.
that's how
No, for
we.
real though. Yeah.
Whether we're working on a project or whatever it is, me and Stefan, bro, I be the things that we go through to give music to the world is crazy, especially when you're dealing with 3 hour Javi and angry dad's exotic.
Indeed.
But the results are beautiful and the love is real. This is another episode of Let's Vibe TV. Peace. Let's all give them the peace sign. Tell them
Hey.
peace.